We're on our way to the airport in Taipei, Taiwan. We got a tip that some protesters who are fleeing Hong Kong just landed here.
You okay? How do you feel, okay?
When we find the group, they're exhausted and afraid to talk.
So everyone was arrested last night?
Our situation is kind of complicated. Many things just happened a few hours ago, and we are escaping.
Someone was arrested last night. Police take this phone. That's the way they spread fear to us. They use their phone to pretend he's my friend, and they take our information.
But they didn't plan the journey alone. We learned that a secret pipeline, including donors and smugglers, has helped more than 200 protesters escape. We wanted to trace this covert network from one end to the other, because right now hundreds more are facing serious charges and must make a choice: risk spending years in prison or leave home, possibly forever. Taiwan is a self-ruled and democratic island that Beijing considers to be part of China. Hong Kong also has a degree of sovereignty that Beijing could strip away. So many in Taiwan share a similar perspective with protesting Hong Kongers. They view China's Communist Party as a threat to their autonomy. For Hong Kongers fleeing here, it's a friendly destination and a stark departure from the unrest back home. Unrest that has roiled Hong Kong for months. Thousands have been arrested. Nearly 1/3 of them are younger than 18. If convicted, they could spend years in prison. But the tension here goes beyond riots and clashes. Protesters tell us they have the eerie sense that they are being watched and followed.
How are you? 以前日日都出去，即係每一次講真都有出席，但係俾人拘捕2次之後就，而即係考慮嘅嘢多咗好多。
At the start of the summer, Ali was a senior in college, about to begin her career as a school teacher. Then she joined the movement.
There was an incident with the police. Can you tell me about that?
當中就係俾警察拘捕咗嘅。去到最尾俾控罪書嘅時候咧，就係暴動罪。
What is the penalty for rioting?
最高係監禁10年。即係見到之前有人去咗台灣啦，我都有諗過嘅。
Ali is out on bail awaiting further legal proceedings, but police confiscated her passport.
Without a passport, how you would be able to get to Taiwan?
因為飛機比較危險，可能未出境就會俾人拘捕，咁所以會有其他方法嘅，即係好似船啊。
If she decides to flee, she would need to travel illegally and pay a hefty price. Some fishermen charge as much as $10,000 per person, which is why a big part of the underground network is made up of volunteers who raise money. Like this woman. She may never meet the protesters she's helping, but she's an important link in the chain.
Some of my friends told me that, some of the youngsters plan to leave Hong Kong for a while. I start to do some fundraising.
She coordinates through face-to-face meetings and encrypted messages.
For example, this guy.
So this says...
My mother said that I must, give back the money whenever I own somebody's money.
That's code for, I want to contribute money to the cause.
And a lot of them are strangers, like they'll just...
Yeah, this is the beauty of the Hong Kong people. In fact, most of the money is come my friend's friend's friend. I did not know them.
She says she has raised over $60,000, which has helped 11 people flee to Taiwan by plane. Back in Taiwan, we're following the group of protesters who just arrived at the airport. Their first stop is this church.
很多的香港的示威者，他们都知道我们教会。那这5位要过来的人啊，我们已经帮他们都安排好住宿。
Pastor Huang is a key player in this network that's sympathetic to the movement in Hong Kong.
整套的东西会送到香港。那我们台湾也有很多人跑到美国、跑到世界各地去躲避政府的这个压迫。所以我们愿意来协助他们。
He's saying that people in Taiwan can relate to the plight of Hong Kongers who feel targeted by China. Like Daniel. Daniel was part of a group that stormed Hong Kong's Legislative Council building on July 1st.
係啦，我香港嘅行為就係嘅示威行為中都比較激進啲啦，咁我就有入去立法會嗰啲。
He heard police were identifying participants in the surveillance footage, so he fled.
咁當時係處於一個好絕望嘅狀態，就覺得咁我嚟咗台灣之後，屋企都係有警察上門搜查嘅。
一樣啦，見到大規模收集證據。
我每日大約瞓2至3個鐘，我就會發夢。教會亦有開辦心理醫生俾我見。
咁教會好好啦，佢幫我哋提供咗住宿，係啦，咁就至少解決咗我哋最基石嘅問題咯。
But they're in a legal no man's land. The Taiwanese government is treading carefully, presumably to avoid provoking Beijing. It's allowing protesters to stay on visitors' visas, but has not offered them a path to asylum.
你見到好無力咁。
Could you ever have imagined that you would be living in the way that you are right now?
係咯，基本上真係你物理上逃離到，但係你個心永遠都 trap 喺嗰度咯。可能見到即係真係太過分，或者啲手足俾人打得咁過分，自己睇完夜晚瞓下都係會扎醒，覺得點解自己唔喺香港呢？我唔知可以做到啲咩嘢咯。